Hi children, how are you? I'm fine and hope you're also well. Today we'll start next chapter, Birds and Their Nest, for class 3. You must have seen many birds having different sizes and colors. Just have a look at the picture and identify some common birds from this picture. First is of, yes, black one is Sparrow. And colorful it is, yes, it's peacock. Next is Sparrow, chirping birds. Next is parrot. Yes, now let's start and learn about birds and their nests. Birds are chirpy and colorful. They can fly in air. So they are also known as aerial animals. That means the animals that are those that can fly or glide naturally in the air. You know, birds can easily fly and float in air. What is the reason? Because of some special features. They have hollow bones which make the body light. Wings, they are made up of light feathers, pointed, sharp, boat-shaped body. And in addition to these features, birds also have beaks and claws to catch to food and to build their nest. Now, near about all the birds can fly except few which are quite heavy, like penguin. It cannot fly. Now, in this chapter, we shall learn about various types of nests. Nest of birds. Now, first of all, the question arises, what is nest? Nest is a bird's home. You must have seen on trees or the terrace of building or electricity poles or many places. Right? You know, the material used for making the nest, it depends on the nesting habit of different birds, like twigs, straws, leaves, cotton, and even their own feathers. Now, what is the use of nest? It makes their nest to lay eggs and to hatch them. They leave their young ones safe and work in the nest. Their chicks stay there until they are old enough to fly. Just like our people, we live in a home. Fine? To spend your whole life. This way, the birds, they also make their home. Now, let's learn more about the nesting habits of different birds. Birds, they start making their nest usually in the month of April. It is a very busy time for them. Making a nest is a time-consuming task. Different birds have different nesting habits. Some birds make their nest in special ways. Now let's learn. The sparrow, sunbird, and dove mostly work in pair to make their nest. You must have seen a sparrow in your locality. It makes its nest between the branches of a tree, on the top of almirah, behind the shelf, in the meter room, or any other such corner. Next is crow. It makes its nest. It uses all type of material like wires or small wooden pieces to make its nest. Crows built its nest on or near the topmost branches of a tree. Next is tailor bird. Have you ever seen the nest of a tailor bird? Yes, these nets can be generally seen hanging on the branches of trees. It stitches the leaves with the help of its beak using small twig as thread to make its nest. It uses straw, soft twigs and feathers inside the nest to make a cushion. Next is Barbette or coppersmith. In summers, you have heard tuk 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 sound coming out from the tree trunk. It makes its nest in the holes of tree trunk. Next is Sunburn. It is very unique in its nest making skills. It makes a nest that hangs from the branch of a small tree or bush. It uses plant fibers, grass, spider web and feather for making its nest. Next is Beaver birds. Very interesting fact that a male weaver bird weaves its nest and the female bird chooses a nest where she feels most comfortable. Now children, you must have seen the picture. This is penguin. It lives in very cold places. It collects some stones and pebbles to make their nest. This is quail. It sings sweetly, but this bird does not make its own nest. It lays its egg in the crow's nest. The crow hatches them along with its own eggs. Now, let's learn about migration of birds. It is the regular, usually seasonal movement of all or part of an animal population to and fro from a given area. That means when the birds, because of some or other reason, they move from one place to another. Now just think about, why do birds migrate? They migrate to find a place where the weather is warm. There is plenty of food and their offspring will have safe shelter from predators. Birds like Siberian crane, painted stork, flamingo, rosy pelican and many others migrate to India in winters from different cold parts of the world. Now children, we have learned about why the bird fly and we have learned about various types of nests. We have learned about migration of birds. Fine? If you like it, then share it and subscribe. Thank you.